Hey Queens, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is Ruby.
Hello.
We're just doing a cute little mukbang with our acai bowls. Takeout only.
COVID safe. You know
we
how
just
it be.
did a 6K walk, refreshing our bodies, and we're just gonna do like these Teen Vogue 21 question things that we found online
So we can provide a bit of entertainment.
while we're eating and stuffing our faces. Fat bitches right here, but healthy.
We do be healthy. We've done 2 or more than 2. We've done like 4 6K walks each. Getting our fitness up, keeping up in the lockdown, of course.
Yeah, getting our stamina. We live for it. Okay, let's get into some questions, Queen.
Okay, sorry guys, I have to take a photo of this.
Oh, even though you've destroyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had? This is a wild ride.
So, basically, me and my friend... so we had this school event on, which we're 18 by this point, so I don't know why we'll be at school. But it was at this race course, and there was, like, gardens all around it with, like, massive trees with, like, footpaths. Anyway, they had, like, the bar closed and everything, but, like, you know, obviously, because it was a school event, but you could sit in there, just everything was closed, because, obviously, most people are under 18. But, basically, if you were 18 and you were in year 12, you were allowed to leave for lunch and go somewhere in Parramatta. So one of my friends that works in Parramatta, I was like, let's go get lunch, you know. Went to go get lunch with her. And it was kind of like this place, like, it was like street front shops, like, and then at the back there was like parking, like, and you had to walk through an arcade. And at the back there was this parking, and this lady pulled up in like this van, kind of minibus thing, had like this huge black bag with wires, and my friend yelled out, "She's got a bomb!" And so then we all dropped to the floor, and then after the bomb went off, my friend gave me a gun. For some reason she had a gun, and then I went back to the race course, thought I got away from that psycho lady. Me and Ruby were sitting down in my dream, like, in the gardens of this race course at the front, and we were just, like, talking, and then I could see her approaching, and I was like, 3, 2, 1, run. So then we stole our teacher's Audi to escape, because our teacher's rich, so...
And she was off doing something in the race course.
Yeah. And then we, like, drove to, like, this kind of... Like, we dumped the car off, and we'll... like, running through the streets, and then I knocked off someone's side mirror, and then they started coming after us, and then we were, like, running through this town, and it was, like, this town, in my dream, like, all the houses connected to each other, so it was, like, you walk out of someone's house and walk straight into another, and you just keep doing that. It was, like, a maze, and then we found one of our other friends, and then she turned on the news, and... it had most wanted murders of us two. And then we ran, and then I made it back to my house. Ruby went back to hers. We're packing up our shit. And then, like, in my dream there was a window on the side of my room, which there's not a window in real life. And there was a car pulling up the driveway, and I was like, okay, I'm going to jump over. Next to my house is bush. I'm going to run out into the bush, and no one's ever going to find me. But then it was actually my whole family, and then I cried, and then I went to the police station, and then I woke up. So that was my eventful
That's so
dream.
eventful. I believe it's from all the exercise we did.
Or the running.
How random, though.
Okay, what's the next one?
I'm not answering that question because I don't have a vivid dream that I can remember for that.
The first one. I was like, there's another dream one.
Okay, you asked me this one first. No.
If you could travel to any year in a time machine, what year would you choose and why?
Okay. Okay. 2019. That was
A vibe.
Okay. Let me give you a bit of a backstory about this year. So we were in year 10. It was great. Like, it was the time where everybody like started having parties. We were all getting to know each other. Like, there were a bit of bumps along the way with like relationships and because we were all just like
hormonal fucks.
Yeah, and getting into our freedom, and we were like, oh my god, this is fucking great. And you know what? I just had the best year. Like, it was a blood year. Like, stay in school. We did stay in school, but it was just a blood year. Like, it was so good. We got close with everyone. We started having parties.
We fucked around.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in school and shit. Like, just didn't do our work, which now I regret because now I don't know how to study for the HSC.
Like, at all. But that's fun. Because we're going to push our emotions down. And we're going to forget about our problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would go to 2019. It was a great year. And there was no COVID. So that was even a better plus. What about you?
I would say 2019 as well for the exact same reasons. Parties started happening. I was living my best year of my life. When I was dancing, I met some of my best friends some of that year, including Ruby. We became really close that year.
We're in the same class.
Yeah, literally every class. Dance, everything, English.
He always stayed by my side in all the fights I had. And that, like, brought us so close. And that was the year you came out to me.
True. And then, what else? Yeah, I'd just say overall that year was amazing. Okay, next question. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Probably, like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I can think of things, but I don't want to be like, oh, my eyebrows or something. Probably like the way I present myself, or like the front I put up, or the way I handle things, because I definitely do that.
I think even people don't see, like, so many people, like, just think you're one, like, way, but, like, they don't see, like, deep down of what, like, your close friends see.
Yeah. Cause, like,
which I feel like everyone's like that.
Yeah, everybody has a wall. Mine's just really high. But I would say that I would definitely have changed more in the past me than future me. So, what about you? What would you change?
I would say my outlook on life. With, like, when I see other people, like, doing great things and I just feel like I'm stuck in school or whatever. Well, even right now in, like, lockdown, like, you see some people from other states that you follow on social media or overseas and you're like, wow, I wish I was doing that. So I wish I was, like, more grateful for the things. Like, not that I'm not grateful for, like, my friends and, like, my family and all that, but I wish sometimes I had a different outlook. Yeah. Eating this real quick.
What is one of the most fun childhood memories that you have?
I would say a lot of traveling, like going overseas and stuff. For example, like going to Hawaii. But I would also say like smaller memories, like just even like when I was younger, we would have like these huge family Christmases, or like going over to family friends for like New Year's and stuff. I love like those childhood memories.
They are good.
Or like even just like, I don't know, me and my mum have a very close bond. Like I'm a mama's boy, so I would say like a lot of the things we did in my childhood, like just going shopping every weekend, like the amounts of time, like every single weekend we'll go to the city just to go shopping. Like it was insane. Like no wonder I have a shopping addiction. Thanks, Mum.
Wow, seriously.
But yeah, what about you?
Would have to say was with my mommy. Love my mom. They were fun. Every year we went to Queensland, and we would do the same holiday, but I'm a very routine girl. Like I don't like change.
Tell me about it.
Okay. And they were just great. But my best memory was probably I went on a show called Domestic Blitz, and they did our house up, and they paid for like our 3-day holiday. In the city, and we got to meet like celebrities and stuff, and we were on TV and they did our house up, and it was just my moment, you know. But no, it was a really good experience because I got to spend it with all my family and stuff, and like you said, family barbecues, family gatherings, everything was good. And meeting Reese Maston. If you could have dinner with a famous person, living or dead, who would you choose? I bet you I know this one.
I would say Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, or Kourtney Kardashian, or like Anna Nicole Smith. Like, I literally just want to be an iconic gay bitch who's like a bombshell and like poses for like Playboy and all that shit. So, you know, I'd like to know all the tea. But
Fair.
yeah, what about you?
Go.
Or Khloe Kardashian. Amazing. I love her mugshot from when she got a DUI. So that's iconic. I want a mugshot.
I would love to have lunch with the Kardashians. I still have a spot. What is it called? Soft spot for
Soft
Reese
spot.
Maston. But I'd have to say Ian Somerhalder or Ariana Grande. I just love her.
Or Kylie Jenner.
Or Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Just a lot of people.
Everyone. Britney Spears.
How
Can't
did you
forget
not
that
say
bitch.
her?
Okay.
My mim was just calling me.
What's the next question?
What's your favourite movie to watch over and over again?
I don't really have a favorite movie to watch over and over again. I would say more like television series, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Could watch that any day of the week. I probably watched the whole seasons like 10 times. Currently rewatching Housewives of New York, Housewives, Beverly Hills Housewives, Orange County, New Jersey, Potomac. If you have not watched Potomac, you have to watch that one. What about you?
I love
Or The Simple Life.
Friends with Benefits. I have watched that movie so many times. Wild Child. That was a woman. John Tucker Must Die. And The Vampire Diaries. That's a series, but, you know, I've watched it many times.
What's your favorite season of the year?
Winter. Hands down. Like, I love summer. I don't really like autumn, but I just love being at home in winter by the fire. Like, and the clothes are so easy to style and they're so cute.
See, I love winter for the fashion and like autumn for the fashion because I love layering. I love like blazers and all that. It's really classy and stuff. But I would definitely have to say for like weather and stuff, my favorite season would be spring because all the flowers are blooming. It's not too hot. It's not cold. You can go to the beach, but it's not like a 40-degree day where it's like boiling hot in Australia. Like summer, I would say it's my second favorite, but sometimes it can get too hot. But winter is my favorite for fashion. Summer fashion's just too hard.
It is.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Wait, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Ian Somerhalder. I love him.
I don't know, any hot guy that has a nice jaw structure, hot abs, hot ass body, the rest of it, you know.
As well as
That's
Ian
a celebrity.
Somerhalder, I love Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling.
Channing Tatum,
He got fat though.
when he was like hot.
Yeah. In 22 Jump Street.
What is your biggest fear?
God. Dying. Or being alone.
I don't know what my biggest fear is.
Like dying a really, really scary, painful death. And being alone.
I would hate to like, that's like, the fear, I don't have a fear of like dying per se, but it's more like the fear of like how, like, you know, like of something painful, like, or slow and painful,
Yeah.
like drowning or something.
Like being buried alive.
Yes, or like heart attack or something. That scares me.
Yeah.
And heart problems run in my family, so I'm really scared.
Also like the fear of the unknown. That scares me.
I'm almost done.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done? I can't
I can't say that.
I can't say that either.
I've said like some of the stuff when that last video, like how I got caught with like
Yeah,
drinking.
but the other stuff is
I would say that's all I'm gonna say. The drinking, the smoking, and the vaping. We can't go further.
I'm just gonna skip that.
We'll talk about it when she moves out.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
I don't know, but I would have to say I don't know who told me this, and I don't know what it was really necessarily. But like the advice to come out, that was the best advice. Like do it when you're ready. That's probably the best advice, and that's what I try and tell people.
That's good. Mine, like, it's not just like a sentence or a word that my person gave to me. It's just like been over the whole thing. But our dance teacher at school, she gives me advice on everything. So anything that she's I mean, sometimes she has bad advice. Like if I'm mad at someone, go talk to them, go apologize. No,
No.
but
They did something wrong. They
yeah.
can apologize.
But everything else, every other advice she gives me is amazing. So yeah. What's a bad habit you had that you've been able to overcome?
None of them really. We still do the party lifestyle, so
Skip.
I want to be Paris Hilton. I will die over. I don't care. Skip.
What's your dream road trip destination? Road trip, you can't go overseas.
I would say like somewhere. Well, I guess we're going to Byron.
Mm.
So I've always wanted to go to Byron. I've never been. But
I've been either.
I would love to go up to like on a road trip to like Noosa in Queensland, like or like all the way up until like like where Hamilton Island and all that like the Whitsundays.
Like Cairns and
yeah,
stuff.
like where the beaches are pure white. I would love to go up there in like a Jeep or like a G-Wagon or something.
Yeah, it's a white Jeep.
Yes.
I'd have to agree with him. What are the 3 items on your bucket list?
I would say in life per se, I would say when I die, I want to be successful, content with what I'm doing, and what's the other one? Successful, content, with where I am in life, and I forget the third one. But like, say per travel bucket list, I would love to go to like Santorini, Greece.
Meet the Prince of Greece maybe as well.
I would love to go to like spend a summer in the Caribbean. Like just spend a whole summer there, just like lay there, get drunk every day, sit on the beach, get a nice tan, and probably go back to like Hawaii or something. I love tropical places for holidays. Like I love it. I would love to go back to Italy and all that, but I just love tropical.
Love that. Mine. It's kind of just overall. I want to live in New York for at least a year. I want to like live in a penthouse, I just want to experience the winter, the summer, everything about New York. I want to have a coffee in Central Park, I want to have a wedding in a very wedding dress.
I want to add on to mine after you.
Okay. I want to have a wedding in a very wedding dress with like the love of my life. I want to have kids. And I want to just travel, and I just want to be successful and content.
To go on with mine, definitely live in New York because I want to be a model, and that's where like I would love to either live in like New York, Milan, Italy, like where like or Paris, like, and I would love to be in like another thing on my bucket list is to be in like Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, Australian Fashion Week, all that stuff. And third one, it kind of all goes like what I want with my career, my life goes with like, as I was saying, like successful, content with where I am, and like happy, like and stuff. So yeah. Where were we up to? What's your biggest regret? I can tell by your eyes.
Is there another one that I can do? Like another regret that I have?
Surely.
I can't think of one. No, I really can't.
I don't really know. My biggest regret was probably bullying myself into being skinny. Not. Because, like, I wasn't fat, I was just, like, had that chubbiness. So I, like, made myself skinny and a hot queen. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
My butt? I guess. I really like my eyelashes.
You have nice eyelashes.
Thanks. I don't like much. So you go.
I would say I love my personality, and that sounds very narcissistic, but I don't mean it in that way. I mean it like, I just love how, like, I'm just wild kind of thing. Like, I do what the fuck I want, and like, I don't really care, and I wear whatever clothes I want. Like, if I'm gonna go out in a fucking crop top because I'm fucking a gay iconic bitch, I'm gonna do it. So I just, I love my personality like that. Yeah. What's the weirdest thing in your closet? I don't even know.
Probably a hula skirt from one of our Mufti days. But I don't think that's the weirdest thing. But I think it is. That's something that I'd wear is probably a hula skirt.
I don't think I have anything weird in my closet.
No,
Like, all I have in my closet is my clothes, and then I have like a
I love
huge
your
box at the
closet.
bottom of my closet where it's like dance costumes. If you had to guess what people appreciate you the most, what would you say?
What?
Wait, what people appreciate about you the most?
Is that what that means?
Like, what do they think they like the best out of you?
I'd like to say my loyalty. I think I'm a very loyal friend. But you have to play cards right.
Mm.
Like, I do give
If you
second
fuck up-
chances. I mean, I do give second chances,
Yeah.
but it has to be like a really good reason. Like,
And they
he
have to
fucked
show
my
change.
boyfriend.
And they have to show change.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends on the circumstances as
It
well.
really does. Like, but I think I am a very loyal friend. So yeah.
I would say the same as Ruby. Like, except I'm more like, I find a lot of people, they find it hard to be like, because obviously when you have a long friendship with someone and they do fuck up, but it's like a massive thing, sometimes they find it hard to like cut someone off, and they find it like, you know, difficult. But I'm like, if you fuck up too much, and like I'm literally sick of it, I'm like, fuck you, I'm done, and I won't speak to you unless I have to, like in a social setting and I'm nice to you.
Should we do up to?
What?
What question should we do up to this one? Just finish there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's the last question. This is the last question. What's your dream job?
Definitely a model, socialite in the New York scene and worldwide. Yeah, just Mr. Gay Worldwide.
Love it. Mine is either a criminal lawyer, not a defense lawyer. I will not be defending the criminals, or a criminal psychologist, because I really just think it would be so interesting to see how their mind works. Why do you like that? I want to know. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be like, yeah. So yeah.
So that's all the questions.
We've both finished our acai bowls. It's nice to meet you
Yes.
guys.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Love you, queens. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.